Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Irvin Santana will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1, so it's not great, it's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. Got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Started that swing a bit too early. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
You got 2 down.
Here it comes on 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
That's a fastball right down the middle. Now, you might be able to get away with it in the first inning. Guys are still filling him out. But if he's going to have success in this game, Matt, he's going to have to be on the corners with that fastball. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball.
Oh, wow, what a stop. The throw. What an outstanding play to end the inning. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. The 3 of us return. Here's Brian Dozier now. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. And they've got a strikeout pitcher on the mound today. He's in the top 5 in strikeouts, and when you're defending behind him, you have to really concentrate because he can lull you to sleep thinking there's 2 strikes, he's going to get a strikeout, but that's when they get a ground ball. He's got to really concentrate.
Batting fifth, designated
Danny Santana is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
He froze him on the fastball there. Danny Santana goes down for the second out in the bottom half. John Ryan Murphy is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning.
leading off for the
First
Twins.
pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. Dozier has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Here's another 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think?
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Damon Britt. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Number 13.
Hey, here we go, guys.
The windup and the 0-1. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Damon Britt becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning.
The center fielder, number 25.
Byron Buxton comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are 2 gone now. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So here's Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Patrick Tierney will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Polanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Escobar has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another shot now.
Leading off
Damon
with a twin.
Britt. And he's likely
Right
just trying to
fielder,
put one in play here.
Damon
0 for 2 with a
Britt.
pair of
No
strikeouts
one
thus
down
far.
here.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, let's go right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Here's Byron Buxton now.
batting,
It's been an 0 for 2
center
effort
fielder,
for him to this point.
Byron
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
You go, you go, you
Kane
go.
is camped
I got
under
it.
this
Ball,
one.
ball.
And there's the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. Third trip to
Now
the
batting.
plate for him here tonight.
Third
0 for
baseman.
2 at this point.
Miguel
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete. Still. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The second baseman, number 2, Ryan Dozier.
Hey, nobody out now. Nobody out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled back. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. That misses. 1-2.
1-2.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses. 2-2.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
Up next for the Twins,
Danny Santana is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Hey, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the second out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Downtown St. So here's Joe Mauer starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
So he sets him down swinging. Joe Mauer is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Coming in on it is Kane.
I got it.
Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Jorge Polanco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
What's 0-1 now?
The 0-1 chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.